So I'm live on YouTube right now, and I'm just testing the usability of my new microphone and this camera and this platform. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Um, it's pretty dope, actually. The camera it doesn't bog me down. It doesn't bog me down at all. Uh, get a little bit more light in here. Not bad, not bad at all. YouTube audience. Um, I'm going to let friends know that I'm live just so they can jump on here and check it out. To my sons, I'm actually live on our No Ill Intent channel, just kind of testing out the sound. Testing 1, 2, 3. I'm testing out the sound. See how it sounds. Just to see how it sounds. That's me right there. Goofy. So let me see. Let's go to my settings here. Sound. Boom. No output. It's going to be 257. And then input will be through my AirPods. Output MV7. There we go. That should be much, much better. Testing 1, 2, 3. Yeah, just a test of the Finley broadcast system. Now, I think that one of the things that I'm probably going to do is put my spectacles so I can see. And this is where I'm going to create all of the genius is going to be created from here. I don't even know that I need my AirPods. My AirPods, I don't even know if I need these, but definitely gonna wear my spectacles so I can see. But one of the things that I'm going to talk about on this, we're going to talk relationships, politics, current events, and the like, and the like. But I'm excited. I got to move some things out of the purview of the viewfinder, but we'll work on that. We'll get that down pat in due time. We'll get that down pat. I'm going to talk about the election. Definitely going to talk about the election. I know everybody likes to talk about relationships, right? It's like everybody wants to talk relationships. I don't always want to talk relationships. I'm in a good relationship right now. I'm in a happy place. And I don't always want to talk about relationships. I definitely want to change up a little bit. Be multifaceted. Everybody talks about relationships. That's not what I'm going to do. It's definitely not what I'm going to do. But we're going to have a good time. We're definitely going to have a good time and have a good time with this. So this is just a test video. So if 5 years from now, I'm like internet famous, you're going to look back and like, this guy is test video. This is freaking amazing. Freaking amazing. Yeah, you're going to look back and like, this is amazing. Amazing test video. This guy, when he first started. These have a glare until I figure out the lighting in this place. Packers signed some running back they signed. I'm excited about that. I'm a Packer fan, y'all. I know I'm the Niners in the background. Grew up a Montana fan. Actually, my daddy was a big Niner fan until the Packers signed. A black quarterback, starting black quarterback. My dad's a Packer fan because he could appreciate Jordan Love and him signing a black quarterback to the roster. So I was excited for my dad. Sound. Testing, testing. So I guess the input volume on here is a lot better than what's showing on the little meter on the YouTube verse. Oop, lost myself. Lost myself. Back. I'm back. Let's see if I can see myself on the YouTubes in the YouTube world. Let's go to subscriptions. And let's go to this channel. I gotta go deep into my channel subscriptions, huh? Ah, there I am. Oh, look at me. There I is. There I is. Certainly got to improve the background when I'm broadcasting. Because this is my office. This is my office. I might switch it up a little bit. Switch it up just a little bit. Just a little bit. But this is dope. This is crazy. I'm sitting on here on YouTube, just kind of streaming away. My very first video. I'm not a Trumper. I'm not a Bidener either. I'm not really a Dem or a Republican. I think that federal politics, respectfully, are trash. They don't do any of us any service. They really don't. They serve the rich and the corporate elites alike. And one does a better job of appealing to you. The other does a good job appealing to the rest of y'all. And I think that they're both trash. Apparently somebody's watching me in my test session. Hello, random person. Watching my test session as I come on these YouTube internets and broadcast live. And my thoughts. I'm here with my thoughts. But yeah, we're gonna get nitty gritty. This page is gonna be pretty dope for those of you that are watching and may eventually subscribe to this. Oh yeah, by the way, like and subscribe. I know it's a test session, but if you're watching it, like and subscribe to this channel, unless you already are. We're gonna talk about politics, of course, relationships, tech on this channel. Be multifaceted on this channel. And sometimes I'll be here open with my thoughts. I'm a Packer fan, I'm a Magic fan, but some of my friends that are also privy to this channel, they're not. So I like the Packers, the Magic. Of course, I like the Seminoles. Interesting story is I am a Seminole. My grandmother was Seminole, which made my mom but I'm because she has Seminole. And I'm like less than a quarter, I think, something like that. I didn't qualify enough for the per diem that they get and all other the travel benefits. I don't know if I'm registered. I haven't asked my parents if I'm registered. What else are we gonna talk about? Everything, because I got a mic and a camera and access to the internets. We're not gonna talk about is Jordan. I hate Jordan. I think Jordan is overrated. I think he is grossly overrated. Now, let me clarify my point. I think Jordan is overrated. I think he's one of the greatest to ever do it, but I think he's overrated. And so here's my point of clarification. Jordan was the biggest star at the right time. You know, he was the biggest star at the right time. TV was coming of age. Really, NBA on TV, as we know it today, was coming of age. And the game as a global game, it was really going global during that very same time. Of course, the Dream Team really took the game globally. But he was the biggest star at the right time. If anybody else, if Magic and Bird happened 10 years later, you know, we'd probably be arguing Magic and Bird are the greatest ever to play. You know, we wouldn't have this stupid rings argument because the rings is not the only argument with respect to your greatness as a basketball player. That's not your only argument. Because if that's the case, you're going to tell me Dirk is better than Charles Barkley. Dirk was good, but Barkley was better. Are you going to tell me that Robert Ory isn't the greatest of all time category? Oh, he's a role player. Oh, now rings don't matter. So, yeah, not a Jordan fan. I could be classified as a Jordan hater, though, because I just don't like Jordan. I think Jordan is overrated. He's great. One of the greatest to ever do it, but he's overrated. He's not the GOAT. It's hard to make a GOAT conversation considering the evolution of the game. But I will say this. Players now do not have the heart that old school players had. I do think these players are more talented, although they're allowed to kind of have a more well-rounded game with respect to like the big guys can dribble and shoot. Couldn't do that back in the days. They didn't want big guys dribbling and shooting on the blocks and posting up. So yeah, I'm going to at the 11-minute mark. We're 11 minutes in. At this point, I'm going to end this and kind of view it, look back at it, and see what it's all about. My very first test session of YouTube. My status will get better. They will absolutely get better. But while we're at it, before I close, so I'm a Knowles fan. I'm also a big fan of my opinion, the greatest airline in the world, of which I may or may not be an employee of, past or future. That is a card that my wife gave me. That is the real quarterback GOAT. We'll have this conversation the other day, y'all. Real quarterback GOAT, Jomo. And that is my political hero behind me. That is the Dr. Martin Luther, the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. My political hero. And we'll talk about that in future shows. So with that said, I'm wrapping up this very first ever podcast on the YouTubes that I've done of my own channels. Although I've been hosting and guests at other channels such as the Black Space. Tune in to Black Space Live. That's a great channel, as well as other channels. But yeah, I'm gonna end it there. Peace and hair greases. I'm gonna come with a better closing than that though, because that one's kind of like old. I need my own closing. So I'll come my own closing at some point. But all right, YouTubers, like and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram if you want to. Flower Finley.